Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on this 1 day time frame for Bitcoin, because we are still holding above this ascending trend line. Currently, this level of support is sitting at 116.8K. So this will be the critical level to look out for in the short term here. In the case that we end up breaking down below this and get a candle close below, guys, that will be a serious warning signal for Bitcoin in the short term. Either way, if I zoom out to this 2-day time frame, here we still are simply targeting 126K in the Bitcoin price. So nothing really has changed here. Long term, I am still bullish on Bitcoin. And moving on to this 2-hour time frame, then here you can see that we are also breaking out from this massive falling wedge pattern on the 2-hour time frame, which also has a confirmed price target to the upside at 126K in the Bitcoin price once again. So notice how right now we have that 126K level as a price target on the 2-day time frame and the 2-hour time frame as well. And fortunately, we are no longer in a weekend now. I'm recording this at like 11 p.m. on a Sunday. So we are about to head into this new week of trading, and therefore I am expecting the volatility and the volume to increase for Bitcoin once again as we're heading into this new week of trading. Therefore, so long as we are not breaking back inside this pattern, which currently is if we get candle closes below 118.2K, then I am still targeting 126K for the Bitcoin price on this 2-hour time frame as well. Now, what would happen if we actually do end up trading back inside the pattern? Well, in that case, guys, this will be considered a fake out. However, on the 2-day time frame, my price target would still be 126K. However, this is a bit of a longer term move compared to this 2-hour time frame. The 2-hour time frame is right now breaking out to the upside, so I just have to respect that so long as we're not falling back inside this pattern. The 4-hour time frame for now is still looking relatively neutral. We're trading inside this horizontal range with support sitting as low as 115.5K and resistance sitting as high as 121K. As I have been saying over and over again, so long as we're trading inside this range, I am simply relatively neutral on this 4-hour time frame, but I am still bullish on the higher time frames for Bitcoin because we simply have not broken this ascending trend in the Bitcoin price. Now, moving on to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. First of all, on this 2-week time frame, notice how right here we have a massive pocket of liquidity sitting at about 120.5K. So overall, especially since we are currently trading to the upside, so long as we are not breaking that uptrend in the short term, it is very, very likely that we're going to end up taking out this 120.5K level of liquidity. Because in the case that you don't know, typically the Bitcoin price gets attracted to where there is the most liquidity in this chart. And right now on the 2-week time frame, that is to the upside. We can also zoom out a bit to this 1-year time frame. And here, once again, you see massive liquidity to the upside around that 120K level. There is also a bunch of liquidity sitting at around 114K and even 106K in the Bitcoin price as well. But right now, if I simply look at the technical analysis factors, it is looking more bullish. Like, for example, that bull flag pattern that I talked about earlier in the video. So with that in mind, I am first looking towards this liquidity to the upside. And then if we end up breaking this level of support on the 1-day time frame, then you will start to see me look for example, this 114 or potentially even 107K level. But for now, that is simply not relevant. Now, I'm sorry that this was a bit of a shorter update today, but yeah, there simply isn't too much going on with Bitcoin at the moment, although we are about to head into a new week of trading. So potentially we can get some excitement and some volatility back into the market. Before you close out this video, guys, make sure to join the RT1M community on Discord. This is completely free to join, and this is simply one of the most active crypto trading communities in the crypto space right now. So you can join this completely for free with the link in the video description. But regardless, if you do end up joining the community or not, thank you for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.